Hey guys, Shaya here and welcome to my YouTube channel. And yeah, this is a very funny place. I love it. And in this video, you're gonna see a lot of things, a lot of traveling. Jam Shauja. Yeah, I went to Jam Shauja, traveling to one very beautiful place, and of course some artwork. So we have to wake up very early to go to the train station and then to go to Sofia for the concert. The funny thing is that it was a birthday gift, not only for me but also for Alan, and we had amazing time spending with our friends and the amazing concert. After the concert and spending one more day in Sofia, we went back, and a few days afterwards, there was another party that I went to. And this is our puttana. And a couple of days after, we went to the beach for a weekend getaway again, for one of my favorite places. And I think I have drawn a curtain several times, part of the beach, and it's very calming, very beautiful. The water is super clear, and I actually dive in and saw a big crab, and it was kind of fun because I was swimming next to it, and it was fun experience. Unfortunately this year I didn't windsurfing that much that I wanted, and that was a bummer on its own, but yeah, it happens. But I was happy. It was amazing time, amazing place with beautiful people, a lot of memories, and also you can see me gathering seashells. I'm not gonna run test on seashells, I can do that. But I thought maybe gathering some and make a watercolor study of them. Still haven't done that, but I'm planning to. If I do remember correctly, I had those seashells in my backpack for quite some time. One of the nights that we spent in Erkutinu, we went to Suzopu, and you can see here some of the beaches in the sunset. It's amazing, calming, and lovely. And now is for the next big trip, the trip to Germany. It was an experience. It was my first time in Germany, and I was able to see my dad. And it was fun because I haven't seen him for quite some time, and because he lives in Germany, and all went well. We went there and it was very, very late, but in Augsburg. I'm hoping that I'm saying the name correctly. This is from our Airbnb, and there is a river. Unfortunately, we bring with us the heat wave. The week before that, there were like 22, 24 degrees Celsius, and when we were there was 33, 34, something like that, and it felt like 37. So yeah, we bring the heat with us. But it was amazing overall, very beautiful and very cultural for me as well. And I'm gonna talk about more about the experience and when we went. First, a bit of sounds of the city itself. The next day, that was Sunday, in August, we went to the zoo, Augsburg's zoo. It's an enormous one, and I have seen so many animals that I never seen before, like this hyena, for example. She was a bit mad at us, and she went back. Birds I never seen before, like there were so many birds from Australia, America, and these seals are so cute. That one was just so adorable and so lazy. The other one was swimming around and never seen them before, and I get very inspired to draw some of them, and I think soon I will do that. Some more birds. That one was very beautiful, and they were very, very loud, like honestly loud. And these little guys, they were so cute. Like honestly, they were going around in circles and playing with the audience as well. But yeah, I don't remember what was that. But there was like a sibling fight in the background, and we were like, okay, now we have a dinner and a show. That's a reference from Ice Age, and they were fun. But these little fellas, they were so close. I honestly wanted to reach out and just catch one, but I didn't do that. And I think I may do some studies of these little fellas, and I always liked them. And the giraffes, these animals are enormous, like we're very tall. Also, so 2 elephants. There were some other beautiful creatures around that. We also saw lions, but you don't see it here in the video. Unfortunately, they were napping. But it was beautiful. And back into the city, I wanted to explore a bit more. This was still on that Sunday afternoon. Everything was closed. So yeah, it was kind of a walking around and just exploring. And next to that part, there was the river, one of the rivers. And yeah, there was also some signs, and there was a tent to say at least, and it was so beautiful and like, can't believe it. Then we went to Legoland. It was like an hour and 45 minutes from Augsburg, and seeing Legoland, it was just amazing on its own. Like, this is the real replica of the city of Berlin, if I'm not mistaken, and everything you see is with tiny small Legos glued together, and there is also parts that are moving, and that was just amazing. Also, there are parts in front of this construction that you can press a button, and also you can see something moving and something changing, and it's just mind-blowing on its own because it was so beautiful, so detailed, like actual streets, actual buildings, recreated miniaturely with Lego bricks. Like, wow. And this is one of my favorite parts of this city area, because I was in Venice a couple of years ago with one of my soul sisters, and I was walking around and I just saw it. I was like, okay, this is so accurate, because I've been there in that place. I was in a boat going around, and this San Marco is exactly the same, the tower is exactly the same, and I was like so happy. And when I filmed that, I sent it to the group chat that we have, and I was like, we were here. I didn't say it, but she noticed that, and so beautiful, so detailed. I kind of wanted to have my Lego on my own, like from Venice. Also some other cities, big buildings, skyscrapers, and they were awesome, like so detailed. I cannot explain how good they look with each other. And also, one of the other things is that the Legoland is also having roller coasters, and I was like, okay, that will be fun on its own. And here, this was also some parts, I'm not sure, there is a castle over there, and you can press a button and that balloon can actually go up and down, which was also kind of cool because you can see how it's moving. And there are other parts of this area that can move. And now we're into other area where is the roller coasters, and now you can see some photos of me as well. This is the mystical part, that was the new part of the Legoland. They were so beautiful stuff, and a full wall. And this is me with a unicorn. I think I was able to get on top of it, but I didn't do that. And also you can see my finger pointing out that where we were, and this was the Maximus roller coaster. Never been on that one before. It was kind of scary, but also very, very awesome. And yeah, afterwards we go around. We spend all day there, from the opening to the closing of the Legoland. And also I'm up into the tower. Then when you go up, you can see the full Legoland. It's going like a panoramical view, and I really did enjoy it because it was very high, but I am not scared of heights, at least. And that over there is the Maximus. You can see the blue rails of the roller coaster, the sitting area, and other roller coasters. It was just so amazing to see it like that, and making that tour, it was awesome. Unfortunately, we didn't go into that castle, but it was fun nonetheless. And now back into the city. This is actually the last day that we were there, and I get out on my own, and I really did like that street, and I think I made a photo of it, so I have to make a study of it. And I was actually searching for a pharmacy. Yeah, I was searching for a pharmacy, but also I was looking for some time alone with my sketchbook. And I went to one of the rivers. I saw a park, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit here. I had a call with one of my soul sisters, and then I decided to draw, because all week, the few days that we were there, I didn't draw, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and draw this tree over there, and just enjoying the moment on my own. And I was happy because it was very, very hot. To be honest, it was like I said before, a heat wave. But yeah. Find a small shade and just pick up my sketchbook, and this is the end result. And the funny part was, when I look around, when I get out there, I saw a cat, a street cat, and it was so cool, and that cat was not scared at anything. Also, this is part of the one biggest river over there that is going through it, and there was also boats that you can rent and go around, and also you can see fish inside it. And yeah, it was really, really beautiful moment to spend exploring a bit more.
For my last day, I'm kind of sick, but I also get myself a tea. And from this bakery, I cannot pronounce that, but I think it's awesome. So I have a mint tea, and I have some pretty good and delicious stuff. So, yeah.
So yeah, you heard how my voice was back then, and yeah, it was not getting much better. But on the airport, I said bye to my dad, and I felt very emotional because I really missed him. And I don't know when I'm gonna see him again. I hope soon, because he's still living there and I'm still living here. And the trip back to Bulgaria, I was sitting next to the window, and I was so happy because I'm always loving looking out of the window anywhere when I'm going through the train, with the train or with a car. I'm just looking out in the through the window because I really love exploring and seeing the scenery. I just love it. So yeah, that was amazing trip, and I'm gonna talk with you guys in a bit. yeah, since you all know that this is my art vlog, I'm gonna add a bit more of the art itself. I'm not sure if I'm gonna draw something in here, but still, I just wanted to show you guys more in depth what I bought from Germany when I was visiting my dad. And you saw some of the small places that I have shown you so far, but this is something that I found a very beautiful small, well, it was not small, it was 3 floors shop with art, bullet journal supplies and everything. And the last floor, which was the 3rd floor, I found these and I almost cried into the shop, because when I saw it and I was thinking how many things I can actually carry back here in Bulgaria, and I look at some of the artwork, not the artwork, the materials there, and I was like, okay, I need to ask my dad sometimes to ship me some stuff. But these are the small things that I managed to get for myself, and I'm gonna start with this one because I never seen this. I never used this brand at all. It is some painted mixed media multi-technique, which sounds cool because you can see that you can use it with watercolors, oils, and etc. It's 250 grams, A6 size, which is also good. And one of the things that got my eye is the texture, and I love those kind of texture, and it's white. Even though there's only 50 pages, which is a small thing, I really do like it. So I kinda hoping that I will not waste it, but we shall see. This is one of the things. This is from Heinemühle. All those 3 are from Heinemühle. Never seen this. I was thinking to probably take watercolor, but then I got these 2. And this is a square Bristol and a pencil ink pen, and apparently we can use acrylic marker. And I really love it, and I need to open it, so I'm basically gonna open it now. If I can open it. Okay. Hold on. So I got my knife so I can, open this thing. It's so pretty. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, and the pages are flat. Well, they don't have any texture. But I think for going out and just make a small sketch or something like that is awesome. The funny thing is that it's 250 grams, which is perfect for acrylic markers or ink markers, which is also good because I use a lot of them when I'm out. And yeah, it's lovely. How many pages is this one? Doesn't say, but we can count. I think it's about 20 or something. By the looks of it. Okay, this one is also here. And now we go to the watercolor small sketchbooks. Look how pretty. I'm very excited. There are 20 pages, at least here they said how many. It's a rough 200 grams, which is awesome. This is a weird size, but I really do like it. And oh, look. Oh, they go together all around. Oh, that's awesome. Which means I can take this with me and go out, make a small watercolor sketch and just have it. which is not a bad thing actually. And the pages here, the paper itself, it's kind of lined up like this. I really do like that one, and it's super cute. I love it. And you can see it was €350, ASID free, which is also good. I love that one. And here is the other one. Don't get me wrong, when I was shipping them back, when I bought them, I was so scared that they would get damaged at one point, because like I said, I was like a little kid in the art shop. It was like, I want to get more, you know, but I was not able because I was only with a backpack. So this is 300 grams. This is 20 pages because it's much more thicker paper. The other thing is that these are not sealed here, but the paper is a bit different, which is kind of cool. I like that there is explanation here for the Hahnemühle watercolor paper. Choosing this watercolor paper, you have made an excellent quality choice, which is actually true. I have used Hahnemühle before. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. This high-class paper is very stable and ensure oh, that's not nice. Improved flatness when wet, which is also true, and even follows of the paint and the high intensity colors, which is also true. Hahnemühle watercolor paper are ideal for wet painting techniques such as watercolors, gouache, and acrylics. This watercolor paper is available in various sizes in cold press, rough, and hot press. This is cold press because I really do prefer cold press rather than hot press. I love how the colors react in cold press paper much more than the hot press, but I haven't used the rough one, which is kinda interesting. Here there is no description of the paper, and here you can see the difference in that. On the back, yeah, you can see that this is €320. But yeah, one of the other things that I saw in that shop were these high quality watercolors, and because they were quite expensive, to say at least, I managed to make myself kind of a small palette on my own. So I have yellow, I have cold pink, which is a totally different color than what it's supposed to be, permanent rose, cyan, and indigo, because you know how much I love blues, right? If you follow me on social media, and you know how much I love those colors. So one of the things that I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna unwrap those and gonna test them in these 3 sketchbooks, and I'm very excited. Oh, I almost forgot. I forgot to show you this one. This is an amazing Japanese brush pen, ultra fine. I always wanted to try something like this. I could not find it here in Bulgaria, and shipping it and ordering it is a bit more expensive than rather buy it there. When I saw it, I just had to have it. And the sad thing is that the same day, because it was our last day in Germany, Augsburg, I really wanted to go back and take one more, but unfortunately I was too late. The shop was closed. And also you can see that I brought here my watercolor sketchbook, which is specifically for color journal. So that being said, I'm gonna test these in a different surfaces. Okay, wow, so these are beautiful. Like, I really do love these paints. I'm gonna use them a lot, apparently. Have to find a container for them because look how they small they are. They're just so adorable. And that indigo color, wow, mind-blowing. I really do like how they react here. Here you can see the lines of the paper, which is something that I really do enjoy a lot. Oh, this is so beautiful. I think I can cut that and use it somewhere else because I really do love it. I just have to point out that this sketchbook is from Kansan watercolor paper. I think was 300 grams, if I'm not mistaken. If I do, I apologize for that. Have to check it out. I think this I will glue them to the page because I really like them, and I think I will torn this paper and just place them over here so they're not gonna get lost. Kinda sacrificed one of the pages, but it was totally worth it to see how this awesome high quality watercolors are actually looking and reacting with each other, and how beautiful the colors are. Like, look, beautiful. I'm feeling like a kid currently. So yeah, and love that one. So continuing. I do have to point out that I really did use these watercolors and I really do love them a lot, how vibrant they are. But now for another artwork, and I'm gonna talk a bit more about the artwork itself and from where did I get that commission, because this is a commission from one of my new colleagues because I start working in a totally new place. If you remember in the beginning of the video, you saw me in one very beautiful room full of colors, and this is called the RGB color room in the Museum of Impossible here in Burgas. And yes, I'm working there part-time, and one of my new colleagues there commissioned me to draw a birthday gift painting for her sister. And I was very honored because I was just about like not even a full month working there, and I just show her some of the paintings that I have done, and she was like, okay, I want you to draw a painting for my sister's birthday. And I was like, okay, fine. And I was like, what she really likes? And she was like, well, tulips, but I want it to be with much more brighter color on the back. And I was like, okay, so pinkish, purplish and yellow kind of background, and it works very well because I also have a paint here that it's glowing from the neon light. That's something new that I did, and I'm very happy with the end result. But the whole story of me getting that job was because of one of my paintings that I did, and that was a gift for another birthday to one of my besties, Nikki, and there were the sunflowers and how they react in the different lights, and I showed that to my new boss and they were like, okay, we like it. And I was like, okay, cool. And yeah, this is the small story behind that, and I'm happy. It's a very awesome place and I feel very welcome there, and it's something that I really do like doing. Also, one of the things that I thinking to do a bit more is going to more into depth to my drawing with acrylics, drawing with oils, and this year I did draw, and this summer I did draw a lot more on canvas than before, and I remember that I really loved that experience using oils, or in this case I'm using more acrylics, because before that I haven't used that much acrylic paint in general for my paintings, and now I'm going a bit more and more to it. And I definitely have to work a bit more faster than usual, because I'm much more used to not rush it that much, to say at least, and I don't want to use the seccative to slow the drying process, because it smells so badly to be honest. But I think at one point I might get that as well. And here I'm using also Mont Marte brand, also for the canvas and also for the paints. I have shown these paints in my other video, that was a sketchbook tour for my color journal. They react very differently on the paper and to the canvas, and I think that's quite normal. And yeah, I'm gonna try to leave link down to the description to all the materials that I have used. Some of them I'm not sure if I can find them, but I will at least leave the names to them. And also my client for that painting really liked it, and she also showed me a video of the reaction of her sister, and I kinda teared up because she was so moved, and I was very happy to see her reaction in general. So yeah. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining and probably liking the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to see more things behind the scenes, consider supporting me on Patreon. That will really help me out to continue creating a bit more stuff. And currently there are a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and gonna talk to you guys soon. Bye.